Hi, No Fear Hippie here is here, and today we are going to see what appears on my YouTube recommendations. We are going to be watching a video by Scott Junds, trying to understand Dead by Daylight's biggest villain, and he's discussing a guy named River, I believe. I'm not sure if that's his gamer tag or just his regular name, but he's been stirring up a lot of drama in the DBD community lately, saying a lot of controversial things. And the way how he comes across with it is it seems to be very argumentative. So he's been getting a lot of views for it, just due to the bluntness of his nature, which it can be a good thing at times. But we're just really gonna get into things and see what they have to say. I'm gonna have to kind of spread out my replies just because it is a longer video, so we're gonna be skipping around a little bit just to see if, like some of the key points they make.
I don't know. I just want to find out like why you enjoy that, how you got to where you were, and I don't know, just find out who you are pretty much. If that's something that you're comfortable with, we can keep going. At any point, you can just say fuck off and we'll just stop. I'm just interested. That's all.
Is this gonna be like a who hurt you, bro? Just like
No, I'm not a therapist, dude. I mean, just I took some psychology classes in college. It doesn't make me a fucking therapist. I just think
I feel like he is trying to get a psychological breakdown on River.
it's interesting. I don't think it's like a normal thing for humans to go, yeah, I love making other people upset. That's my whole niche. That's just a weird thing to me.
I never said that. That's what I like.
You don't like making people upset?
I mean, you know, actually, I mean, it depends. It depends. I guess you kind of have a point there, yeah. I mean, where do we even start with this? Where do we start with this?
Okay, well, can we talk about Spook and Jukes for a minute? This is not like, it does relate to you. That's why I want to talk about it.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
fine.
So,
I was trying to make a video to respond to Speaking Jute's video he recently posted about him quitting making content, mainly due to him getting threats from his family. It was a very serious video. I recorded it and then I realized my voice was mute, so I'll have to remake that video sometime probably. We'll see about going through this though.
can you just remind me, like, again, just simplify it. Why exactly do you dislike him and his content?
I mean, it basically came down to just like the sort of slop drama farming that came from it, and just like the sort of like, let's put this guy on like a, you know, a negative pedestal for getting mad at the game and shit. You know, it's just I just don't think it's good content, healthy content at all.
I feel like if you get overly mad about getting to a point where like you're still talking about like hours and hours later, or messaging somebody, which is normally people Speaking Jutes goes after, you should kind of be made fun of it for a while. Or be called out just to address the negative behaviors, because that's not really negative to be upset about a game hours and hours later.
I don't think it led to a lot of bad things too. Like
what?
I mean, now it's led to even worse things for him. I've gone over it in like multiple videos of mine. Like the what is it? Like my response to Spook and Jukes and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that video?
I don't.
I feel like he's made 5 videos discussing
I might
it.
have, but
30 minutes long.
just summarize the point from it that you're trying to remind me of.
Okay, well, I mean, essentially, he doesn't take criticism very well at all to begin with. Yeah, and I mean, I guess I don't really either, to be fair. Like, we have more similarities than I thought initially.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and I. But,
I feel like
the virtualization market is evolving quickly.
Well, that's loud. Like and subscribe for YouTube Premium and whatnot. I feel like he does take criticism very well.
It just came down to his content just isn't really helpful. And he's deleted, you know, he deleted not deleted, he privated every single one of his Toxic TTV videos, right? Or not every single one, but like most of them.
Yeah,
that happened.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Of course you've heard about that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out exactly, again, just what your problem is. So you don't like that he makes drama videos? Is that the main thing?
I made a 40-minute video on it. Like, I don't have a script or anything here. I have a 40-minute video.
Well,
Hey, can't you just condense down the point? Like, what exactly do you not like?
if it's your own thoughts and what you believe, you should just be able to tell me, because you don't have to prepare it. It's
Easy.
just your own thoughts. So just summarize why you dislike the, because you do drama videos too. Aren't you doing the exact same thing he is?
Not really. My videos aren't like put someone on blast for like getting mad at the game. It's essentially like,
Yeah, but I think that's stretching it a bit because I think he covers people that go way harder than just that. They tend to be people that take it outside of the game. And I do agree that before...
Yeah.
I do agree that, like, years ago, he might have, like, kind of... He used to maybe, like, play in a way that could intentionally, like, piss people off and then take their salt from that and try to make a video from it. I do think he kind of used to do that a little bit. I thought it was pretty harmless, but he did kind of do that a little bit. I think he has grown up massively from that, and he doesn't do that really at all anymore from what I've seen. So I'm not sure which examples you're referring to exactly.
what about, like, for example, the video he made on the TTV that makes your skin crawl, like Hex Bansu? Do you know who that person is?
No.
Like by name?
There's
someone who basically, he made a video on them. All they did in the video was, like, call someone's VTuber ugly. They're just like, this VTuber, like they accuse stream sniping, which is, like, again, never took anything outside the game. And in return, they pretty much, after he made his video on them, they just deleted everything. Like, they deleted their whole social media presence. They stopped streaming the day he made a video on them. They had, like, weird
That's
shit.
kind of sad. Dang.
Like, oh, this is this guy.
I don't
like,
think
we know
Speech
this
told
person's,
him
like,
to
parents
quit
and shit. DM me
streaming.
for more info and stuff. Like, do they really deserve all that just for getting, like, mad at the game and saying someone's stream sniping and they weren't?
See, I don't believe you. I don't believe they just got mad at the game and just said you're a stream sniper. There had to have been something more than that. He wouldn't have made a video about it then.
There literally wasn't. Like,
I feel like there needs to be more, if not a overreaction on their part.
They called someone's VTuber ugly and they got mad. That was all they did.
Yeah, but didn't they, like, personally insult them and the amount of viewers they had and said they were a loser? That seems to be going further than just...
I don't think they did that. I don't.
No, they
really
did.
Don't,
They definitely did.
You know that video.
Okay, let's skip around.
What?
So you didn't know about it. You just know the guy who did it, but you didn't have anything to do with him actually doing it.
No, I not really. I mean,
well, that's not what
like,
you said. You keep stretching it further. What do you mean not
So
really?
he had like a
what
third
do you mean, like, what do you mean,
acquaintance,
that's
spice
what
for
I said?
meat or something.
Like, do you like, you said you know the guy, he's in your community. I'm just asking, did you have any involvement or knowledge of him getting doxxed? That's it. It's a simple question.
Knowledge of it? What do you mean knowledge of him being doxxed?
I don't know how to further clarify that sentence. Did you know that he was a doxer? Did you know he was planning to dox him? Did you talk to him about doxing? Did you tell him to dox? Any of these things?
What kind of a gotcha are you looking for here?
I am asking you the simplest
That's just a yes or no
question.
question. Like, did you know?
What do you want me to say? You know the answer.
He did know?
I don't know the answer. I'm not leading you into anything here. I genuinely don't know.
Okay, well, basically no involvement, but he did talk about it in the past. I didn't think he was serious, but
wait, so he talked to you about it in the past, and you...
He knows speaking suits his doxer? That's not weird at all.
You just kind of just went,
here's
interesting.
the gotcha. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? What did you want me to do?
Discourage
Not
it? Say,
dox
don't
him,
dox?
not work with him, not... Oh, I don't...
I didn't work
Not
with
associate
him.
with him?
What are you talking about?
So you didn't talk to him about doxing?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well,
He said in his video that he made before any of this even happened, he basically did that. He made one on Spook and Jukes, and he was like, I found out where he used to live. This is his pool. This pool is the same one in the backyard. It's easy. He did it as a way to show it's easy to find people, pretty much.
okay. But you're saying you had no involvement in that, you didn't talk about it. You didn't.
I mean, it is easy to find people, but that doesn't mean you really be looking at that information unless they've done something incredibly wrong. For example, like if they have done like a crime or something, I would say look them up then. If you suspect them doing a crime, I don't really see speaking as a criminal or doing anything. Now, DVD God / King Wolf, that's a different story.
Didn't actually know.
No,
Okay.
I didn't know. Like, no, basically no. I knew he was capable of this shit because he did it in a video. I didn't think he would make it public. He literally he was like, dude, you know how easy it is to dox people? Like, this is why Hex Bonsu got doxed for calling someone's VTuber ugly. Look, you can, like, literally, if you haven't seen his video, he made one, I think called My Response to Spook and Jukes. Actually called My Response to Spook and Jukes. And in that video, he brings up how easy it is to find someone's info, basically. And
Okay.
he's like, Yeah, that's literally in the video, in a public video. He's like, you know, here's his pool. Here's like, he doesn't show like,
That is
he doesn't actually
crazy.
show the info.
I
He's
don't-
like, I basically know the info.
I really don't care about him. This is mostly just about you. Like I'm not lying when I say this is mostly about you. We'll drop the Spook and Jukes thing. I just have to say I think you are just straight up lying to me. I think you are
What do you
completely
mean?
lying.
About what?
I
about
think you knew about the
You think I-
doxing.
You think I helped them? You think I helped them?
I maybe not helped him. I don't think that would even be necessary. You've already shown he
Yeah, I'm
knows how
not
to
quite
do
sure
that.
he's
If anything, you would just be giving him the go-ahead to do it.
knowledgeable with
I've
technology to
been
do
dealing
it.
with my own people trying to dox me on Twitter.
Okay, that's sad,
Like-
but that's
like
not what I'm
spam.
talking about.
Okay, but like, why would I want to dox someone else, especially when I'm done with him?
I don't know, but I think you're lying.
Well, what makes you say that?
Yeah, the way how he just deflected there, it seemed like he was lying. I think it's the, like, it's the inflection in his voice that makes it feel like he's lying, but I'm not sure, like, what exactly about it. Like, something from, like, interrogation videos I've seen, there's something in there that just makes it seem like he's lying. It was the, like, why would I want to dox him? I mean, that's way how he phrased that, you could tell he's definitely thought about at one point in time.
I just think you're lying. I think you actually are way more involved than you thought, and you're scared of it.
What is your burden of proof?
I don't have one, but here, look, you know what? I will believe you. I will just straight up believe you if you
Yeah,
just
that's
say,
true.
I don't know. Yeah,
Can't really prove
I
it
will,
too
I
much.
will, River Saber will delete my channel if it's proven that I actually knew more than I let on. If you say that, I will just shut the fuck up. We can move on to the actual part about you.
Sure, I'll delete my channel. Like I
Okay.
don't know why this is okay. Like, look, watch his video. That's all I know. Watch his video.
That seemed very, like, that was weird. That was weird. Like, he's like, yeah, sure. It's almost like a narcissistic personality type.
On Spook and Jukes.
Okay. All right.
Basically,
Fair enough. All right. We can move on.
We've DM'd as well. Him and I have DM'd.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's move past the Spook and Juke shit. I know it's a sensitive topic. Let's go on
Like
to.
this is just like this is not what I came here to talk
You're right.
about.
You're right. Let's move
Okay,
on.
let's skip around a little
Um,
bit more.
I think I'm still gonna upload. I've been thinking like now that I'm doing classes, things are gonna slow down definitely. I've been uploading about weekly.
Mhm.
Maybe it's gonna be like more like bi-weekly now. Or just like,
Okay.
you know, maybe lower
Talking
effort
about
shit in between,
change
but
in
I don't
schedule.
know. I never taken YouTube, and that was a big problem because if you can't type, then you can't teleport back to like your plot, like where you can build
Oh,
shit.
you should be soft lock
That's-
then.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just make like these huge like underground.
Okay, but I mean,
fucking-
you were in 6th grade, right?
Yeah,
Who
I don't know,
fucking
I just- I've
cares?
always-
I cheated
yeah,
in
I've
Warcraft
always-
3 in 6th grade. That's not a big deal. Like, you're just a fucking kid then. I think that's
Yeah.
totally different. You're just
Okay,
being a little
well, I
shit
just-
troll. That's fine.
Yeah, but I've always liked doing this shit, even in, you know, even in.
Are
real
they
life.
talking
I
about
do
his
sh- I do shit like this a
experience?
lot.
Possibly
I just do
cheating?
shit for reactions because it's funny, but I also like, you know, sometimes I like debate, other times I like to actually have an argument, but at the same time I like being abrasive about it because I think it's funny.
Okay.
Understandable.
I
I
guess the
can
next thing I want to like
enjoy
go over
that
here
too.
is, I mean, I'm not. Again, I'm not trying to like be a condescending douche here. I really apologize if I come off like that. But like, do you think you're ever gonna find someone like you're gonna find like a girl that's like interested in you if you keep acting like that?
Like, you think I act?
That was kind of mean. I wonder if he's talking about a girl beforehand. Probably so. Yeah, I believe you can still, like, even if you are abrasive, you can find one, although it may be tougher if you are abrasive like he tends to be. Because you can't talk down to your people and expect them to actually want to date you.
Act the same way like I do online in real life.
Do you think
Really
she's
think I
not?
do?
You think okay? So you're acting. Are you acting fake online or fake when you're around girls?
But he can tell he actually wants a
I
girlfriend.
just like exaggerate online. Like I'm pretty nice and laid back in real life. The internet gives you so much.
Okay, first rule. Anytime a person says they are a nice guy, they are not a nice guy. Doesn't matter what it is. If somebody says they're a nice guy, they ain't a nice guy. You gotta fully admit you are an asshole. I fully admit I'm an asshole, and somehow I end up finding a partner because of it.
him to do, you know, it's a classic, like, it's the classic troll shit, you know, where it's just like, when you're behind a screen, it's like, it's just fun to fuck with people. But
Yeah,
I mean,
it
in
is.
real life,
I can understand trolling a
you
little
know,
bit.
a little abrasive and edgy sometimes, but like,
I do
for
have
the most
that
part, I'm just like a
streak in
normal
me
guy,
just
I'd
a
say.
tiny
Like,
bit.
Okay, but like, say you attract a woman and you're putting on your front of being a normal guy and everything, and then you actually get with her, and then eventually she's gonna realize all this shit. It's either you're gonna
What do you mean
change.
she's gonna what do you mean she's gonna realize all this shit? What do you mean?
You can keep your YouTube life separate from your dating life, I believe. It's best to have them kind of linked up together, I believe. Like, just showing off who you are as a person in all aspects of life really helps you out the most. But, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure eventually she'll learn of your history on YouTube, and you're not acting the same way as you do in real life. How do you think
That'd
I'm
be
not-
in
you
the
know, I'm
past,
not like a
too.
turbo virgin, right? Like,
I'm not accusing you of
single,
being.
I'm single right now, but I've had 3 girlfriends in the past. Some for years.
Nice.
Okay,
I mean, not everyone can get their e-kitten from Dark Souls like you.
okay. But the whole thing I'm trying to.
What comment was that? Like, what? That like, you could tell he was waiting to throw that out. He was waiting to throw it out.
point out is like, do you think that if you're putting
I
on
like
two
how
different
unfazed
personalities
Scott
and
is.
you're with someone and they find out that you're not acting as you act,
I'm not. Sorry
What's-
to interrupt, but like, I don't put on 2 different personalities. It's just basically.
Yeah, I don't think he
exaggerated
does
and
either.
stupid. Like,
so your online persona is an exaggerated form of your real life, basically, is what you're trying to say?
I guess so. I've never really thought about it before. Like, you know, you're bringing some things to the table. I haven't really ever
true.
had the time to think
It
about.
could be.
Well,
could
yeah, that's the
not
whole
be.
point of this. I find this shit interesting. But
Uh-huh.
so that's my point, man. I feel like that kind of shit is gonna come to bite you too. You might find like this fucking awesome person that's super into you, and then they find out how you've been acting for against
Oh,
people that are
okay.
exactly
Okay, let's
like
skip
you.
ahead.
And I'm sorry, can you think of a single successful big DBD YouTuber that does shit like you? If no, why?
My goal is not to be successful at this point.
Yeah. Like, does he think he wants to be successful? Like, what does Scott think River wants?
Thankfully, it's working out. Like, I'm getting good views for how new I am to the community, but I just want to put out my unfiltered opinions there, and people find what I do funny. Like, people find this shit funny because it's new.
Sure,
it's
because
interesting.
this game has a lot of 16-year-olds that play it. That's the kind of audience you got. A lot of other immature people. And if you're okay with that,
That's
you're fine.
true.
Your audience is more mature than mine.
Oh, 100,000%, yes.
Oh yeah,
Fans
absolutely.
that are just stimming in the comments over and over again, saying the same shit, like talking about
Yeah,
Jim Beam or whatever. Like,
They're not. Actually, we made fun of that. The whole thing, the last debate we had, you know what my biggest comment chain there? It was about people and artisans that have careers and jobs that enjoy my podcast style content. Literally all people just with successful careers that enjoy the monotonous, droning podcast style shit I make. So yes, I think my
I like the
audience is
podcast
far more
stuff.
mature than yours. I don't know. I know.
Yeah,
that
they can
100%.
hold
what
up
kind of
a
example is that?
intelligent
like, okay, there's
conversation. I feel
Well,
like.
there's kings, scholars, philosophers that listen to my videos sometimes. So
No, I'm just
okay.
saying there are grown adults that watch my videos, and most of your videos have, you know, audiences that are immature children. Again, which is
I do feel like that is true. I feel like River's audience is more juvenile, I guess. Also feel like River himself. I think River himself is like his early 20s, maybe late teens, and you can kind of tell with the attitude. Scott, I believe he's in just hit his 30s. I think.
there's a lot. Hell,
do
probably
you have any like what is your burden of proof for that?
they like you.
Just opinion, really.
Okay, so it is so like unfathomable to go against the grain in that way that they have to be an immature child.
No, just the way that you do it. Again, you seem to be under this impression that I'm just a yes man, even though I've shown you 1,000 examples of me
Yeah. It's not what he goes against the grain with. It's just his approach to how he does it is less mature.
going against the grain. And
Which is like you saying syringe is bad or something, which is like what Hen said. And like anybody with like a functioning brain cell will be like, yeah, a free 16-second heal is pretty broken, you know?
sure, dude. Okay, I said killer ping is just as bad as having high ping is just as bad for survivor and killer. It's equal. So, half the people in my comments saying, "What the fuck you talking about, you stupid idiot?" The point is, I wasn't an asshole about it. I still had a controversial, very cringe opinion to a lot of people. I just didn't have to be edgy. You can still have different takes. You can still absolutely speak your mind. You just don't have to like You don't have to have like the Zoomer humor about it. You always make fun of like
Zoomer humor.
You do. You always make fun of like Gen Z slang and all that shit, and then you throw in fucking Subway Surfer Family Guy clips like you're not doing the same thing.
What? When do I ever use Subway Surfers?
I'm just saying, like, as an example of just, like, the
he
shit
kind of
you
did roast
need
them
constant
there.
visuals on the screen, throwing Family Guy clips on there and stuff like that. You kind of do the same stuff, though.
It's stupid.
That
It's
is his
stupid.
acting
That's the
style
same
for
reason they
sure.
do it. It's just stupid.
You think it's comparable to like YouTube Shorts and shit, where it's just like
Yes,
there's,
yes,
like 100 million things,
absolutely.
like happening on screen at the same time? I mean, can I say the same for you that you have to have like gameplay on the screen all the time? Like what are you talking about?
The type.
There's a difference in between just gameplay and actually going through editing stuff.
Stand
So you're
out.
not reliant on the edginess. You're saying those.
I'd say it's like one of the three things that I'm really known for. But if it was
I think
taken
it's
away,
one of his
then
biggest things he's known
I
for.
guess like what you're saying is yeah, it could still work, but still it's just like it's what I enjoy. I don't want to just filter myself. Like that's just lame.
Okay, I guess we can go into that. Why do you enjoy being edgy? As a 22-year-old, why do you enjoy being edgy?
Oh,
Define being
he's
edgy.
22?
Like,
Okay.
what are you talking about here? It's pretty
Here,
broad.
the most simple of examples. Using bad words that you know are bad because it's XD funny.
Uh-huh.
Why
That
do you
is
find
true.
enjoyment in that?
Okay, yeah, we're getting really interesting.
Just enjoying cussing overall, and I feel like his word selection is different, which I do enjoy cussing myself, but also I can hold a real life conversation too. I just like cussing just for fun sometimes.
Perspective now. I mean, blah blah blah, something chalk value, you know, is like one thing, but
Okay.
it's also just it makes people mad, and these are the people who their entire sense of humor is like porn and shit, and it's just like the whole. That's what I find funny about it, is that it pisses people off who have a superiority
I
complex.
feel like he
if they
likes
don't do
to
shit like
harass
this.
people
also
because
just
he has a
stupid at the same time.
superiority complex
Okay,
himself.
so earlier you said you don't enjoy making people upset, but there you just said you do enjoy making people upset.
When did I ever say I don't enjoy making people upset?
At the
I
beginning,
literally
at the
said-
beginning of this discussion, you did.
Okay, well, if I said that, I straight up like I must have been talking in a different context because
Yep.
when it comes to like making people upset, that yeah, it's funny, especially if you're making them upset with an argument, like with just like stupid bait or something.
Mhm.
It's less fun. It can be fun, but it's less fun if it's just like, oh, I'm it's a stupid bait. I'm not taking it too seriously. But when it's like an argument in a video, like why Swift is cheating, that's like mixed in with like points, and it's also pissing them off. That's
Mhm.
what I love. Like that's what's really fun about.
Okay. So again,
freedom of the
I'll
internet.
bring back the thing.
I can't really like tell the distinction he trying to go with.
I said earlier, you find enjoyment out of making other people upset, correct?
That's a very broad way of putting it, but I guess so.
That's true. That is sociopathic psycho shit. That's not normal. That's not how
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should
that
be as a
is
human.
crazy.
I don't know how to quote that any better. If you
Maybe
derive
not in,
pleasure,
like, maybe not in the 3D, three-dimensional real world, but here on the internet, it's
it's not much of an
it's the Wild
excuse.
West.
Just so
What-
so
what-
you're
what-
using anonymity as an excuse to be a dick on purpose. It's not even anonymity. It's your you have an identity online now. It's not even just you just talking on 4chan or something. It's not much different. It really isn't, because the people you're talking to are
Yeah.
also real people. I know you say it's not real life, but when you
Is
you know
internet in
when you
real
call
life
Jane Romero in It,
match
that
up
does
a lot of
affect a real life
times.
person. Whether you think she's mentally ill or not, it still affects a real life person. So you can't use the excuse that it's just a separate thing, because it's directly impacting real people, right?
Yeah, not seeing them as
Okay,
real
I mean, the people I
is
bring up in that way are either annoying
terrible.
Mhm.
or did something to me first, or I think they're worth criticizing.
What did she do first?
So it's worth being a dick, just want to.
I said they're either annoying or they did something to me first. I think they're worth. She is worth criticism as
So
a
because
Twitter-rotted creature.
because she is annoying, she is worth dehumanizing as a human being.
With a word, like
It doesn't.
is
You're,
it really that serious?
surely you don't think that a trans person might be upset that you're calling them an it.
Are
Surely
they
you're not that
talking about
stupid.
the
You know
Jane?
that
Him?
upsets
Should I
them.
say him instead?
In,
Should I say him
I don't. You
instead?
say whatever you believe, man.
Are they talking about? Isn't there a Jane Romero who's a YouTuber who also plays Armia or has a bunch of blood points? I forget who they
But
are.
You're pretending
popular,
like that's
though.
not going to upset her. You
think
know
they're
it's
talking
going
about
to.
a
No,
YouTuber.
of course it's gonna upset her. That's the
Okay,
whole point. It's
okay.
it's a little jab.
Okay, but it's a little jab about. Okay, let's dial it back a bit. Do you consider being trans a mental illness?
One of my best friends is trans. I wouldn't say so. No, there's certain types of them that
Okay.
I would.
You
like,
have word for word said it's a mental illness before, but go on.
When have I said that?
I don't remember which video it is. I can find it again. I don't say shit
I
without
said it in
proof,
a
but
there's no way I said that in a video.
a stream, not like one of your videos. It's one of your live
Oh, a
streams.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck finding that. I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe I did. I don't fucking know.
You
But
delete it? What?
I think the type of trans that Jane is definitely like an extreme mental illness.
Okay. So you think she has a mental illness? You think Jane Romero has a mental illness? Yeah.
I mean, like not because she's trans, because the way she acts.
Yeah,
And
for
your
River seems
human
like he has a
default
mental
behavior
illness with
is
this
to make fun of a
psychotic
person with a mental
behavior.
illness.
Well, I don't know what kind of like this is the same thing you were doing with Twitter, where you're like, or on Twitter the DMs where you're like, why are you afraid of cancel culture? Like,
I mean, that's a separate thing we can talk about, but I'm just asking.
isn't this kind of the same thing that we're getting back to, where it's like,
I think it makes you a sociopath. You know someone has a mental illness,
That's
and your
true.
default behavior is to go, let's make them feel like shit.
Okay, let's go
Well, shit,
ahead
it's
a
just
little
like,
bit.
it's not even going to help an argument. That just kind of lowers you and makes everything else you're saying less meaningful. So, yeah, I think that would be a stupid argument to make.
okay, well, people bring up shit all the time. Like it doesn't affect me because I don't care. It's online.
And
It
that's
genuinely-
great. That's
I
great.
feel like
that-
it does
that's
affect
great
them a
that
lot,
you're
'cause the
mentally
way how
resilient to
it-
that. But you must obviously know that not every
Somebody when they says it doesn't affect you, and then you keep on reiterating that, I feel like it affects you more than you let on. That's just personal opinion.
everyone is as resilient as you, right? And do you think they should be punished for being less resilient than you?
I mean, like
That
the only
is-
hypothetical here is like there's like a
He
not
feels like
0.1%
he's making
chance
people
that Jane will
tougher,
kill
man.
themselves
It's
over my
probably
fucking
not.
Not even
thing and
suicide.
responded to.
How about she has a nice little cry later and she's depressed for a day? That's still a real world ramification. That probably actually happened. And you're saying, haha, that's funny. Fuck you, I don't care. That's weird.
Yeah, basically.
That's weird.
That's
That's the
weird.
thing. If you have that mindset, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna fucking die alone. I don't know how to word that. I'm being mean
so,
there.
I don't think he
it's so
will,
simple
but-
for you. It's so black and white, isn't it?
Yeah, the
He may
basics
have a
of how
tougher
love
time.
works. I guess unless you find another sociopath, but I can't imagine that.
It's just it's insane how much you know about me from shit I do online. It's just you know me so well.
Again, if you are telling me that you are a completely
I mean, you put all your psychology out there just by the way how you phrase different things.
different person, you're right. I don't know you in real life, but you keep making the mistake of thinking your online life and your real life are not going to coincide at some point. You keep thinking that's the case, like it's just two completely separate things. That's not how the world works anymore. Everything is connected,
That's not
man.
what I'm talking.
That
That's
is
not what I'm
true.
talking about. I'm talking about my personality.
Okay.
You're just like if you say a bad word, then you're gonna die alone. It's like
No, of course that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have such a non-existent level of human empathy for people, the whole concept of love is the definition of the utmost empathy for another person. If you have no empathy for people,
You realize if I care, of course I care about I care about my family and shit. These are people I know and I build relationships with. Of course I care about my IRL friends and shit. It's not like I'm a sociopath and like, oh my god,
That's
one
good.
of my friends trips and I'm like, haha, you got hurt. Like it's just fucking
I mean,
random
shit.
people online I don't care about.
oh, that would be something you do to a friend. If one of my friends trips, I'm gonna fucking laugh at it. That's kind of what friends do. But
Okay, yeah, maybe that's not the best example.
Yeah, I feel like I laugh at my friends more than I laugh at random strangers online.
But I'm just saying, like, something actually bad
I
happened.
feel like
I'm
he
not
kinda has
thinking,
it in
like,
reverse.
I'm gonna laugh at your misery. It's like,
Mhm.
I wouldn't even do that to random people I don't know in the street. It's literally just Twitter. Like, it's Twitter. It doesn't matter.
I guess that's
It
that's
doesn't
just
matter.
where we differ then, and maybe we'll just have to agree to disagree on that. But Twitter is still people that log on the internet.
People, it's like, if I see a homeless guy on the side of the street, I'm not gonna be like, haha, fuck you, you're homeless. Like, like GG easy. Like, it's like that's not what because I guess it's just because I'm there in person, like.
Okay, skip
Yeah, I
around
get
a
it.
little
I
bit
just-
more.
I get that.
Like all I get are retards. Like I swear, I like some of the only
Dropping the
I've ever
R
gotten is,
word.
ironically enough, from you and Spirit.
That's
They're, like,
not
some of the only
good.
people who have actually given me shit where I like think about it. Because everyone else, it's just the
Yeah,
same
most
parroted,
people on the internet are
copy-pasted
stupid. Yeah.
yeah, it's the same parroted, copy-pasted, like, parasocial bullshit.
Mhm.
Like, like you and I'm not even trying to be like suck your dick or something. You and Spooks are the only ones, especially you. Like Spooks like does argue kind of emotionally, but he has given me some shit where I'm like, okay, yeah, some of the shit you've said is like, yeah, like that's actual criticism, but most of it is just like it's the same nothing
Yeah,
points.
it gets
like,
frustrating.
Rage bait, you know, like I don't know if you see. I literally do have a video I send people if they just say like meaningless bullshit. It's like an
Yeah.
unlisted video where it's just.
I know,
You've
I've
probably
seen it.
that, right?
That is.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that because that shit's cringe to me. But we
You
don't
think
talk
it's,
about.
you really? What's cringe about? You really don't want to talk about what's cringe about that?
I think it's just embarrassing that you spent time making that.
I didn't make it. My friend did.
What
Okay,
was
that
he
does
making
take
a
little bit
video
off your back
about?
then.
Yeah, my friend. I recorded it, but my friend edited it. But still, like, what? Even if I did make it, what's embarrassing about that?
It's just very. I don't know. It's just very young humor to me. It just seems immature, but it's whatever. It's really a nothing burger.
True.
It's really a
Okay,
nothing burger. I don't care.
Okay, fine. If you, but just let me ask, like, should I really waste the time? Like, I see a comment that says blah 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 rage bait. I can either scroll past it, call them a slave, or just send the video. Like, the video just is everything I want in there. You know, it lets them know that they're so generic that I literally have nothing to say to them. Like the fact that I even made a video like that in the first place, bringing up their points, is like isn't that kind of like, I don't know. I think it's kind of a funny response. Like,
right.
What's like so cringe about it?
It truly does not matter. Just because I think it's cringe doesn't
whatever.
mean it isn't. That's just my opinion. Doesn't matter.
That's
just haven't
strange.
really discussed-
Okay. Next point. Let's skip ahead even farther.
Said that to you just simply haven't watched you enough because they wouldn't say that otherwise. There is no way that anything like that. My audience and your audience does not coincide in any way.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
accept that at all. They just must not know enough about you.
There
Like,
are
I
some
can't
that
see
probably
Community-
do,
community
but
like,
not
so
very
people
many.
Watch you. It's not just like you have like the set audience of quirky, self-deprecating
Sure.
white guys who wouldn't watch me, but
Sure.
I mean, wouldn't watch me.
All right. I mean, look, I think I've said the main things I want to say. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I guess we can end it here. Yeah, I mean, it was a good discussion overall. I get what you're saying. Like, I could do more with less edge, but it's just that's what I'm. It's what I'm known for. But am I not supposed to be known for that? Like,
He's
think
afraid
I
of giving that
I
the
don't think I'm
edge.
Dark Side Phil. I really don't think so. Like, I think lolcow is not the right word because I'm an argumentative person. Dark Side Phil is someone people watch.
Oh,
on their
that's a
own.
good ghost
I mean,
face
they
play.
watch him just fucking scream at games. Like,
Mhm.
when it comes to me, I have attention through my arguments. I would say I'm a lolcow if my arguments were constantly being disproven over and over again in meaning.
I feel like his arguments are disproven quite often. However, it works a little bit in his favor because he's just persistent.
Ever like
If they view
subjective.
me like that, that's straight emotion. Like,
I mean,
emotion.
it's subjective.
I-
Obviously, there's no real argument there. I'm just saying what I've noticed. That's all.
Okay.
I really would
if
love
think
to
that's the case, it just proves,
psychoanalyze
what
this
even
guy.
more, like how black and white thinking this community is. Because
Sure.
again, if I would have less of an ego if I was proven wrong, but I just basically haven't been by almost anyone
Okay.
about a lot of the shit that I've said.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Any other?
he's also very certain of himself, which even me, I question myself. I'm always my devil's advocate. So me and his personality, like, we are completely different. I feel like in a lot of ways, even though we do agree with, like, I liking to argue and somewhat.
For further things you want to talk about? Overall, I think this was a pretty fun discussion.
Yeah, I had fun with it, honestly. Like, I'm glad it wasn't just. I had fun after we stopped talking about.
Yeah,
stupid news, 'cause holy shit,
I just had some questions.
I
I
think
just
he
wanted to get out
was-
of the way at the
he
start
could
and then
tell.
actually do the actual fun stuff. So, thanks for talking. Though it was.
That face, I feel bad for pausing on that. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. I hope y'all kind of got more insight. It's kind of interesting to see him interact. I had seen him interact before, but I feel like this is a little bit different perspective. Even though it was kind of shorter, and I feel like it covered a lot of the same topics. And honestly, I don't even feel like the questions were that deep. I feel like the questions could went in a lot deeper, just to really get an idea who River is. But it's whatever. I hope everybody has a great, wonderful day, and I will see y'all around. Bye bye.